Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Pint Time with Backpacker Mike. We'll be trying this Elysian Brewing Company's Space Dust IPA. Most of you probably know about the Space Dust. I've actually had it before, but I'm going to give you guys a review. It comes in at, I believe that says 8.2% on the Richter scale, so that is pretty high. I've tried this over on the Facebook before this. It didn't seem that boozy, actually. The hopping is pure Starglow energy with Chinook to bitter and late and dry additions of Citra and Amarillo hops. So we're going to get into the Space Dust and I'm going to let you know about it. It's an entire Elysian series today, IPAs, something of which I'm not a big fan of. However, I have found some IPAs that I really enjoy, and some of these are actually pretty good. But first, let's get into episode 244, top travel trends for 2025. Destination dupes. Destination dupes is a travel trend that is starting to trend for 2025. Now, what is destination dupes? Well, over tourism is a big travel trend. Basically, it's where budget backpackers like myself or other people who travel that might not shoot videos or whatever realize that tourism in certain places is just becoming too much. They raise the tourism taxes in some places. The cost to stay there is a little bit more expensive because they do have a lot of travel, tourism there. Changes happen to the passport, whether you got to pay or do an online visa or, electronic visa or whatever. So now I've seen this trending a little bit, but now for 2025, it's going to be huge, especially with all of the changes coming to like the U.S. passport per se, with some countries where you have to fill out more electronic visas, so to speak, for like Europe now. And various other places. So you see people finding places that represent some, like say Paris or Amsterdam or something like that. So they're like, instead of going to Amsterdam, go to here. Instead of going to Italy, go to here. That type of thing. So it's basically finding a place that is similar to a famous, tourism place that has a lot of tourists. And going there, like for instance, like Taipei instead of Seoul, Korea, or Perth, Australia instead of Sydney, Australia, that type of stuff. So pretty cool. And I've seen a lot of that lately, and I've gone to a couple of those places. Like instead of going to Dubrovnik, Croatia, I went to Pula, Croatia, and I absolutely loved Pula, Croatia. The real touristy areas in Croatia are Dubrovnik and Splits, and I went to Pula, and I absolutely enjoyed Pula, and I hope that it stays the way it was when I was there, but you never know. Sometimes those places blow up as well, and then you got to find another place to go. All right, let's get into this Elysian Space Dust. Cheers, prost, Lancia, and skål for my Nordic friends. You know who you are. Yeah, Elysian is very hoppy. However, I don't know, it's like a bit of florally and piney at the same time. It's just straight hoppiness. There's no hazy IPA or nothing to that. Let's just do a hard pour. You guys can see what I'm talking about here. As you can see, just it's clear. You kind of see through it, so it's just straight on hoppy beer. There's no haziness to it, no fruitiness. I mean, it's not a bad beer. The booziness doesn't come through on it at all, even though it's got a high booze content. ABV, Richter scale, at 8.2. But, I mean, it's okay. If you're into IPAs, you'll definitely enjoy this one. Yeah, it's just not for me. I'm not a huge fan of it. I wouldn't go out and buy it again. But, yeah. So, give it a try. If you're really into IPAs, I'm sure you'll probably like this. Thank you guys so much. As always, peace, love, and let's continue to experience this beautiful world together. And I'll see you guys next time on Pint Time with Backpacker Mike. Peace.